Hey guys, CanisSkye here for a random play of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, for the Wii U. Alright, is everything all set up like before? Yes. Alright. Game settings, yes. Alright. This is gonna be weird for me. Alright. So we're gonna make a new game here. Oh god, it's gonna be hard because I'm used to playing with the gamepad being my, game. Like, I never really used a TV to play. So this is gonna be fun. We're gonna make a guy because I know exactly what I'm going to make because my characters are based off of like Zelda names, Legend of Zelda names. I have a tattle currently, all that stuff. So this is gonna be great. I'm gonna use this one, but you can have different types. This isn't like a thing. This is like your undergarments of sorts later. So clothing color, we're gonna make it this color. Face, we're going to make it, let me zoom in. Zoom! We're going to have that face, but this is the types that you have for the guys. Not the best. Some of these have seen many wars. Others just don't seem to have to see anything. So, features, you can have like kitty things for this face, but I want this one for the goatee. And we're gonna zoom down here. So, this game has taken over my soul quite a bit before, and I'm not even joking. So, different hairstyles. We have the normal, type 1. Type 2, a little scruffier, a little long-haired. This one looks really cool. I like this one. This one is alright. Then we have type 5, which is the long-haired with the little clippy thing, which I like. Type 6, which is the dreadlock ponytail. Type 7, which is the pompadour. Type 8, which is a weird cut on top of his head, like a short mohawk-esque. 9, which is kind of like an animu style. 10, like Indian style. 11, clean cut. 12, Yoshimitsu attire. Hairstyle. Then we have the no-eyed style. It hides it. And we have the bald. But I know which one I'm going for, and it is the pompadour. We have a winner. We're gonna change the hair color too to this. You guys should know who I'm making by now. That's too bright. That looks good. Alright. And our voice, you can have different voices. But we're gonna go with this one now, type 1. I think it's perfect. And our skin tone, I do want it like a little darker. And now we have to make the name, which I'm gonna be doing on this gamepad here. And that is going to be our name, Groose, from Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, which is nice. Alright, no. We're gonna click OK, and we're gonna pick our setup for our gamepad. I'm gonna use this one so you guys can see my health, my name and stuff, the map on the screen, and what items I'm gonna be currently using. If I use dynamic, everything's gonna be on my gamepad, and you guys can't see my gamepad at all. So we're gonna use standard here. We already made one. I made a terrible mistake with this because I accidentally used gamepad 2 and I didn't know, and all the sound goes into the gamepad and you weren't getting sound with the game. So that's why. So we're gonna save over this and we're gonna get started. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so with this earthquake happening, wow. Wow, so not used to seeing a gamepad look like this. Alright, let me do, give me a minute here. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn this up just a bit. Because, I can't hear the stuff. So, alright, that's good. Alright, get this TV thing off. So now, we are hired here from the guild to come here and see what that earthquake's about, and apparently it is from, they're saying it's from a Legiacris, which is a gigantic sea creature that can make, that probably can create the earthquakes with this village. So that's what we're here to do as Groose the Amazing. I never even finished Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, it's nuts. But yeah, this is gonna be a great thing, and I like how my sword is sticking out of my shield. Ah, this is going well. So, this is actually my very first Monster Hunter game that I've ever played, ever. And, I actually put so much hours into this game. Uh, many hours. Like, Tattle says 189 hours, but she was my third character. My other two characters kind of got deleted because of transfer issues. So, Saria died and all that jazz, so I think I put well over 200 hours into this game quite nicely. So, he gave us 1,500 for the payment of coming here. Let's see what else you have to say. By the way, our village does a brisk trade with the far-off Port Tanzia. Oh, you wanna... I can't read here, so that's why I'm trying not to read too much. Pay a visit to the port, just hop aboard the ferry docked at the pier. Tanzia's quests will really test your mettle, but trust me, the rewards are worth it, which indeed they are. Port Tanzia is for online. You can tangle with a lot of the monsters online with friends, or you can actually do them solo by yourself, but the guild quest and the Port Tanzia quests are two entirely different things. The village quests are easier than the guild quest, and they are more payoff, but we're going to be focusing on the village quest for a bit before we get to that sort of thing, because we are obviously not ready for those just yet. A lot of DLC quests are actually part of the guild quests, not the village quests, and yes, the DLC is free if you're interested in wanting to know how that works. So this lady there, she is our store clerk. Here is our guild quest giver, which is, she is pretty cool. Currently there are no guild quests at the moment because of, well, we just started in the earthquake happened, and it's kind of, this island is kind of far off. So we can't really do any quests currently at the moment, which is fine by me because I would like to explore our surroundings anyway. This here is our blacksmith. He will be making us better weapons, upgrading our armor, upgrading everything, creating weapons, depending on what you give him, what kind of materials you have to give. So that pretty much is it for them. Over here is our farm area, which will be talking to you. Now the farm area, currently we can't do anything because his farm hands have escaped and ran off. I guess he's being a slave driver, but really the earthquake scared our little feline friends and they ran off. So we have to slowly start bringing them back. When they come back, they will start doing the farming for us. In case, you know, we run out of a certain material that can be harvested here, we can ask them to take care of it. We can give them the blue mushroom, but unfortunately the felines are not here, so we're gonna have to wait for that. Over here, I don't know why I forgot about you. She is our fishing lady. She usually has the ships come and go, bringing us materials and stuff when they come, but unfortunately with the earthquake happening, the ships are stuck out in the ocean. We'll have to wait for them to come back, so that's a thing too. So we have everything we need. We have our guild here, our item shop here with the lady. Oh, you're not the item lady. I thought you were. No, you're just a villager. Alright, well, they look exactly alike. So yeah. She actually has things go with goods. And yeah, the earthquake put a damper on everything. But maybe we can buy things if we would like. I'm not going to just yet because I really want these books first. And these are coatings for bows and arrows. These are shots for gunners. Trap tools I'll be using quite often. And inside here is our main area for us. This is the save. This cat here I'm not going to talk to just yet. He is going to furnish our house, clean it up, spick and span, any items that we can get from decorating our place. You know, we're just going to do it. He will decorate our house for us whenever we have an item, said item to decorate houses with. And we currently have one, and I believe that was from the DLC that we acquired. Yes. So, that's a thing. Oh yeah, we can go to DLC to get stuff from it, but we're not going to. We're going to put the lamp here, and apparently the girls will go crazy for Groose because it is a pink mushroom. The bed, you can do this. It is actually your save point. So if you need to save, sleep in bed. Unless it's the camp, because the camping area is not the best for sleeping to save, because it's no good. And over here is our chest, where we can store a bunch of items. Like for example, blue mushroom. That'll be the first thing we save, which is cool. We can also remove the item back. We currently hold 6 spots. That'll get a little bigger later on down the road. And over down here is our equipment area where we can equip things like the huge sword, Buster Sword, and the long sword, and the dual blades, which I will be using currently. The hammer, a bagpipe. I'm not kidding. This is a bagpipe. We have a lance, and then we have a gun lance, which I know Gun Angel uses. He really loves it. We have the bone axe, which is huge. Now with the gunner equipment, we're going to be using a gunner pouch, which is totally different from a normal pouch. And we have bow guns, stuff, and a normal bow. But I'm going to be sticking with dual blades for now. And we have our leather material, which is easy for gathering, harvesting stuff in the fields, and carving monsters to get stuff a lot faster, so that in case if you're carving something and there is a huge monster coming at you, you can probably harvest it really fast before you dodge. So you can dodge out of the way. So now we have to find Junior here, which is the elder's son. Chieftain's son. So if you want to go to the Mocha Woods, just cross this bridge. You can get back the same way, so try not to forget where the entrance is. So he's pretty much giving us a little bit of advice here. There's an armory right there if you need equipment. I don't think you should go out there dressed like me, which we're not. We currently have our leather gear. The way he's dressed is the way that we actually designed our Groose here to look like in the beginning. So, Whetstones, the chieftain's son? Oh, just went past here a little while ago. I betcha he went to check up on the base camp. There's an armory right there if you need. Yeah, you already told me this. So see you later. Bye. So we're gonna go to the Mocha Woods and explore. First time outdoors. Hey there, kid, can you hear me? You know, you really ought to meet my son, Junior. He should be at the camp. My ancestors have a saying, wherever you go, there you are. You see the map on the screen there? The red triangle shows where you are, and the white icon that looks like a little hat, that's the base camp. Use the map to find your way to the base camp, and we can use the left stick to move around, R button while moving to run, and so this is it. If you actually come over here, you can pick up a torch. That's good for lighting up dark places and attracting bugs if you need their droppings, I guess is the best way to put it. So this is Moga Woods. We will encounter many different areas later on in the game. This is pretty much the beginner's spot. So you will get acquainted with this place rather quickly. Before I forget, there's something I ought to tell you about dashing. That yellow bar on the top of the screen is your stamina gauge. Running fast, dashing that is, will use up stamina. Run out and it will be slow going until it recharges. That's why you always need to pay attention to your stamina gauge when you dash. Pace yourself, kid. You can also use the camera controls to gawk at your surroundings while you're walking around. So, use that to look around. Use the LR button to go around. Pretty much the same thing. As you can see, we have two gauges at the top. The green one will be your HP gauge, and your yellow one is your stamina gauge. See, as I run around, it will slowly deplete over time, and then I will get to the point where I just run out of breath and it'll take a while for it to reload. Now, sometimes as you're exploring a lot, over the course of minutes, 2 minutes, the stamina bar will slowly deplete itself and you will have to eat meat to regain stamina or drink some energy drinks to increase your stamina. So that's the thing. As you can see at the bottom of that stamina gauge, you'll have things with our weapons. The color depends on the sharpness of the weapon. Currently we can only have like yellow, I believe, unless we're using like big heavy weapons. The sharpest, I believe, is white, and we won't get to that much later. Like, my character still does not have white. Like, Tattle does not have white at all. Like, she just hit like blue. So I think it goes yellow to green to blue to purple and then to white. I could be wrong, but white, I believe, is the sharpest. Here, this is a gathering area here where you can harvest. There's only certain areas where you can gather. You will get acquainted with them, sure enough. This here is where we get our herbs, feline herbs, and all that jazz. You can keep gathering until the question mark goes away. Because you're like, hey, what's this? And then you go and gather, and there you go. And then as you finish that area, it'll go away. You will have a rock one where you can just slam a place into it. I think this is a harvest. No, I thought that was a rock. But yeah, you can do quite a few things. Let me teach you how to hunt with the Wii U gamepad. Take a look at the touchscreen. Yeah, you're not gonna see these. This isn't really important. At the bottom screen, you'll have the signals, a combo list here, item pouch. The D-pad here, you can put your finger on. It'll work just like the cameras that I can use, so this isn't like anything you really should care for. Unless you're interested in getting the game. Like the D-pad here, I'm actually touching on the screen, my gamepad. You can lock on to an enemy, you can click this kick button, and he'll kick, which I don't normally use at all. So we're gonna go to the base camp here, and this is probably most likely the fastest way. Trust me, I knew. Yeah, the monsters you're looking at right now are the Aptonoth, a kind of herbivore, you know, a plant muncher. I'd bet Junior would appreciate some raw meat. Why not take some from the Aptonoth if you can? Go on, face the Aptonoth and attack before it skedaddles. Hey, that's my word. The leaf eater can't hurt you much. Which reminds me, the green bar at the top of the screen is your health bar. If it hits 0, you hit the ground. Be sure to peek at your health gauge now and then while hunting, because there is not going to be a beeping sound. Which kind of kills me, because I'm so used to a beeping sound. Alright, so, in order to do this, take out your weapon. Run up to it, and constantly spam the kill button. He'll roar. Yes, you remind me of myself when I was your age. Of course, my stamina gauge was much longer. You can use your carving skill to hack items from the I can just imagine, like, as they see me, like, everything is shooting up, kind of like the Dot Hack movie. Poor freaking Sora. Everyone was able to see all of her personal stuff. It was so funny. So as you can see, he can headbutt me and stuff, but He should know better than that. Alright, so as quickly as you kill them, you gotta quickly carve them. For big monsters, you can carve 2 or 3 times. For the little guys, you can carve twice. No, once. I'm actually carving the other guy. See. Am I? Wait, what? I carved 4 times? That's weird. Oh, because of the armor, right. Alright. That's weird, but I'll go along with it. Alright, so we have raw meat. We also have... Put away your swords. They're not needed. Alright, so we have whetstone, a torch, herb, and raw meat. We have 6 raw meats. We can actually cook them, and then we can eat them to improve our stamina. Now, before I forget, over here we have where we're going to get our mushrooms. Lots of different mushrooms. We got the blue mushroom, choice mushroom, unique mushroom. A lot of them are account items, meaning that they will go towards resource points, which we will go into later. Here is a honey. Ask of Swords. You can get honey, insect husks, all that stuff. They'll be used for materials later. And I'm not going to go diving too much into the harvesting thing, only because I can do that in my own time. So for now, we're going to go to the base camp, which is this way. We'll meet Junior Tribe. And it looks very dead. I don't know if it was the earthquake or the lack of hunters being around here, but not looking too good for you, boy. Nice work. Seems you reached the camp in one piece. It's just a shadow of its former self because of... Oh, okay, earthquake damage. If that ain't my son right in front of you, don't be shy. Go up to Junior and say hi. Alright. Hey, Junior. We're here, and we're fabulous. Hello, heyo, Hunter. Glad you dropped by. The old man sent you for a tour of the Moga Woods. Sorry we couldn't talk more yesterday. Not that natural disasters make for chit-chat. Anyway, you probably know who's who by now, but I'm the chief's son. He doesn't like being called Junior, but not much we can do about it. So, this is the base camp here, and what he's pretty much going to be telling us is that we're going to be needing a lot of, quite a bit of material to, bring this place back to its former glory. So that's what we're here for. We gotta do all the work, which is great. Alright, so here. So hungry. Wait, you have meat? Raw meat? I can have it. Please, please, thank you. Something about animal flesh gets my tummy all a-rumbly. That sounds really awkward. Time to barbecue and chow down. You're alright, Hunter. We'll talk more about the base camp back at the village. I'll think of some way to thank you. Scout's honor. See you there. You handed over 1 raw meat. So... go ahead and return to the village. We'll talk more about the base camp back at the village after I'm done barbecuing. So yeah, you get a barbecue spit later, right after this quest, and you can cook meat that way. Looks like you managed to deliver that meat to Junior. Good to see you can handle simple tasks. I think it's high time you headed back to the village. Look at Area 1 on the map, see the icon showing the village gate, use the bridge, pass the gate to return to the village, and that's what we're gonna do. Pretty much going to go back the way we came. There's 4 here. There's usually 3. I don't remember ever seeing 4. But yeah. See, as you can see, after all that adventuring, our stamina bar depletes. And it's going to be depleting until it gets to the point where we can't even run. We're just going to have to do this the entire way back. So it's best to bring energy drinks. And it's also best to bring food. So keep that in mind. So we're going to go back to the village here, and that was our first big quest. Aren't you excited? I know I'm not. It'll get better later, guys, I promise, but this is pretty much tutorial for, I think, the hour of this game is tutorial. So don't worry, we'll get to the big stuff later. I just thought I'd show all this off, and then we talked to Junior here. He's always going to be standing here, so don't be afraid if you can't find him. He's always going to be here. So we're going to be rebuilding this this base camp, and this will introduce us to village quests. Well, requests. But village requests are pretty much you go and get the items that you need that the people do. Like most of the time is going to be for you upgrading your farm, working on the blacksmith, asking for materials. Oh, we got the barbecue spit. And in this case, we need 30 resource points to work on the guild quest. And we have 5,000 resource points, so obviously that's what we're going to do. Guild won't let you have a stab at quests unless we fix the camp up. Yeah, if we do. Our lives in the village are tied to resources. I'll calculate the resources for everything you hunt in the woods. Once in a while I come across valuable commodities while I'm tallying up your points. Trust me, if we do find a commodity or two, I'll be sure to hand them over to you. Keep showing them carnivores who's boss, and you can expect lots of resource and commodities in your future. Remember, you have to report your kills after you've hunted in the woods. I'm the one that keeps track of this stuff. Oh, one last thing. Our Wyverian Artisan was hunting for you. If I hear he wants to talk to you about weapon upgrades. Go and see him at the anvil, will you? Old craftsmen like him deserve your respect. Thanks, Hunter? Alright. So pretty much, resource points is your killings. Like right here, we can gain 3 resource points since Aptonoths are worth 3. So click yes, and we got the 3 resource points. And usually here we'll get like dung or some awesome things, which is weird that I didn't get dung, but exit here. Resource info, you can also use, this will be like if you find items like fish, sponges, any scales, any stones, you can generate resource points with that, but since we don't have any of that stuff, we can't generate it, which I don't normally do anyway, unless I really know that I'm not going to use them. So this guy has a thing for us to do, which is learning how to upgrade weapons and stuff. So I've been thinking, let's give that weapon of yours a little upgrade, so you see what this is all about. Wipe that smile off your face. I ain't swinging my hammer until you fetch me some basic materials. First, iron ore. So we're gonna have to find some iron ore within the Moga Woods. So he's going to give us an iron pickaxe, a mega pickaxe. I don't know why he said iron pickaxe when he gives us a mega. Here you can forge weapons for anything you want, anything you're currently working on, and you just focus if you really want an item, like a Ludroth or a bone scythe, or if you want a long sword, you can get iron katana or canine katana. You go and see, well, I need jaggy hide, I need 1 of them, and I need 4 small monster bones, and that's what you gotta do. You can upgrade weapons as well, like for example, we can upgrade these to match slicers plus, and we need those materials, but you know, in this case we'll probably only be needing iron ore, which I don't understand why. So you go to his village request, and he needs 1 iron ore. So that's what we're going to do next time in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I'm going to see if this recording actually worked decently, because I'm way over the time limit of my normal recordings. So until then, this is CanisSkye signing out, saying take care, and I will see you later!